Hi folks, John with the Wingman115 channel. Thank you so much for checking in today. I'm up here in my local mountains. It's a little cool, it's a little breezy. I love it, and I thought I would take this opportunity to come up and do a quick review on an item. Now, the folks over at Stanley were nice enough to send me a few items. It's part of their new mountain series that they've just released, and this is their vacuum coffee system. What I'm going to do is cut away. I'll do a quick specs rundown of this item. Then we'll come back, we'll get to brewing some coffee, and then I'll give you some final thoughts on this item. It's going to be a fun day out here in the woods, folks. Come along. So right now I'm just heating up some water. Then once we start getting a little bit of a boil, I'll add the grounds and then I'll show you how the press works. Now the water's just starting to get up to a boil, and I don't want it to get to a rolling boil because I want to add my coffee grounds and I just want it to seep from 2 to 5 minutes. So a neat feature of this Stanley is that the coffee grounds are in the thermos stopper. So they just hollowed it out. I got my coffee grounds in there. I'm going to add them to the water. And right before this gets to a rolling boil, I'm going to turn back the heat just a little bit. And I'm going to let those coffee grounds just seep into the hot water. I've had a chance to let the coffee grounds seep in there for about a good 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to shut off the heat. I'm going to pull away the stove because I don't want hot scalding water to spill on me while I do this French press. And then I'm going to add the press in here. It has a nice interference fit. And then I'm just going to slowly push it down. Now, just a little side note. I tested this out at home and I put hot coffee in there. And I must say that I left it in there for about 17 hours. And when I poured me a cup of coffee the next day, it was just as hot as when I put it in. So this thermos does hold its heat, and they say it will keep items cold as well, up to 24 hours. All right, we got the press all the way down. I'm gonna let it sit for a second. As soon as the wind dies down, we'll pour some coffee into the thermos. What I like about this is I don't notice too many grounds in the actual coffee that I'm pouring in. And I know that some French presses, when you're camping, you can see a lot of them. I know that there's another one on the market that Jetboil puts out that I've had coffee grounds just sneak by, but this one, and this is like the 5th pot of coffee I brewed with this, has been working really, really good. So give you an idea, down inside, looking really good. Got my thermos. So let's cut away and let's do some final thoughts. Now for some final thoughts on the Stanley Mountain Vacuum Coffee System. I had a chance now to test this out around 5 times, and every time I've used it, it's just worked flawless. Now, I wanted to come up here in the woods and show you some practical application out here in the woods, real world setting. You might be a hunter, could be a car camper, glamper, you could be tailgating at a football game, baseball game, whatever. This would be a great item for you. Now, I like the fact that everything fits down inside itself, nice and neat, stores up really well. Heck, they even put the coffee grounds in the stopper, and you have 2 cups that if you brought a friend, you can share a cup of joe with them. Now, you folks know that I rate my systems on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 meaning that it's a dumper, that it's got to go to the boneyard, we're going to scrap it, we're going to start over. 5, that it's a grand slam. Based on everything that you've seen, based on my experience, I have to give it a 5. It's a grand slam. Stanley did an outstanding job piecing this whole system together. If you want to use it just as a regular cook pot, use the pot. You want to make your favorite beverage, use the French press. It's an awesome system. They've really stepped outside of the box, and when they've done this, now they've also introduced a few other items that I'll be doing reviews on later. This is their vacuum food system, and this also has a cook pot, and it also has a food thermos, and it comes with like a little insulated cup and a spoon, and this is their cook set. And this also comes with an insulated cup and has a strainer on top, and I'll be showcasing these items in future videos. Folks, this is John with the Wingman115 channel. I thank you so much for watching. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. You folks have a great day. Take care. Get out in the woods, folks. It's a fun day.